Kitty the storyteller, and we move forward. A once thriving civilization was swallowed by a planetary earthquake, leaving only cracks on the surface, and that's how Tharion was born, a savior to set things right. The awakening path. The years that followed were steady, grounded, purposeful. Work was worshipped in our world, and I became worthy of it. An underbound shaped by discipline, humility, and quiet strength. My parents ensured that. As I came of age, I began to notice it. The way others looked at me, not with fear, not even with awe, but with belief. I stood taller now, lean, strong, certain. My skin carried a deep brown tone, touched with a faint golden warmth, as though the earth itself had marked me. My features were sharp, but it was my eyes they spoke of. They said my gaze carried stillness, a knowing, as if I could hear something they could not. And perhaps they were right. Aurelia. I met her when my thoughts had begun to wander deeper than the tunnels. On a solitary walk, far beyond the common chambers, I saw her. She stood still, yet aware. I did not approach. Something about her presence held me where I stood. Then she spoke. You walk like someone who is searching. Her voice was calm, certain, or someone who does not belong where he is. I smiled faintly. I could say the same about you. She paused. I'm Tharion. She studied me longer than most would. The chosen one? She asked, almost lightly. I did not answer. I am Aurelia. And in that moment, her name felt like light. We spoke often after that. She questioned what others accepted. She felt what others ignored. She saw beyond. And slowly, I began to see the world through her eyes. One day, along a narrow ridge above molten streams, she slipped. Without thinking, I caught her hand. And in that still moment, something passed between us. Unspoken, certain. We needed no words after that. Within days, we were married. A simple ceremony, family, a few close ones. No grandeur, but something far greater bound us. She knew who I was meant to become, and she did not question it. She stood beside me. The awakening, it began quietly, not as a discovery, but as a feeling. The gold beneath us was not metal, it was alive. I sensed it before I understood it. A vibration, a pull, a silent language flowing through the earth. Every vein of gold connected, a vast living network. One day, I placed my hand upon it, and for the first time, it answered. A faint glow appeared on my palm, a mark, golden, subtle, as though it had always been there, waiting to awaken. The moment I touched the earth, it spread. Light moved through my veins, up my arm. Not burning, but belonging. Images filled my mind, paths beneath us, hidden layers, movement within stillness. Aurelia stood beside me. What is this mark meant for? I looked at my hand, glowing softly, to guide us. The auric mark, what was once believed would be an object, was never forged. The power had been chosen differently. It had chosen me. The mark responded to thought. When I reached toward the gold, it moved, not forced, not broken, but guided. Like water finding its own path, Aurelia watched quietly. You are not controlling it, she said softly. You are becoming part of it. And she was right. The solar convergence. Then came the warning, not spoken but shown through the gold itself, a pattern, an alignment, a moment approaching, rare and powerful, the solar convergence. During this time, the energy within the planet would awaken fully, stronger than ever before. I turned to Aurelia. This is our moment, our only chance. The path upward. We did not dig. We did not break the earth. We followed the gold. Using the auric mark, I guided the glowing veins to rise, forming wide, gentle pathways through the earth, like tunnels of light, smooth, stable, safe. The walls shimmered softly, gold flowing like frozen sunlight. No collapse, no danger, only a path that revealed itself step by step. The underbound gathered, not in fear, but in quiet wonder. Families walked together, children held hands, elders moved slowly, touching the glowing walls as they passed. Everything we were moved as one. And so we began to rise, not as fragments, but as a single civilization in motion. The truth of gold. In the silence of that journey, the truth became clear. Gold was never meant to be owned, never meant for power. It was a bridge, a guide, a path between worlds. And I was its bearer. The ascent. As we neared the upper layers, something changed. A faint glow appeared above, soft, unfamiliar, light. The golden path brightened. The people slowed. Silence fell. For the first time, we stood at the edge of something unknown. Aurelia moved beside me. This is it, she whispered. Behind us, everything we had ever known. Ahead, a world we had never seen. I looked at my people, then at the light. My hand glowed once more, steady, certain, and I took a step forward. To be continued, dear viewers, in the next concluding episode. Please join me next week.